Hey guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. In today's video, we're going to be going through some patch notes on the test server. Link in the description if you want to know how to get onto the test server as always. But there's a few interesting things that I'm pretty excited about that I wanted to cover in this one, so let's get into it. Okay, so the first thing I'm excited about in these patch notes, as you can see, they only came up 50 minutes ago. The thing is going to be the new Mauler hero, Anoki, I don't know how you want to say it, but it's the Blood Guard. Now, when I first read this, I was like, oh, come on, another plate. Like, it just sounds like a plate wearer. It sounds like a tank. And I'm like, Maulers really just need really nice support, you know, like they got enough tanks as it is. But then I went searching through the global Discord, found some more info. So what we have so far is a couple images. So this one here seems to be the appearance. I think it's a pretty cool appearance myself. I really like the design. Looks to be legit. We'll find out in a day when the patch drops anyway, and we can go through everything. But this is what we have so far. We have this image of of an ability. I don't know what this is, but it's wicked. It looks cool. It's like a combo of Screg with his like running through Scregs and Cirrus with the waves. that's how I see it. But it'll be interesting to see how that goes. It makes me want to summon the guy already. Just that on its own is really cool. We had that one, and then next up, the one thing we do have. This is the only bit of information about abilities that I could find on the new hero, and this one is used once at the start of battles. This ability grants allies a protective shield that lasts for several seconds, which is able to mitigate damage that is equal to a percentage of his max health. So I really wanted them to get a support. Hopefully this is a really nice supportive tank with some CC. I'm hoping that Stampede is like a good solid CC for him as well. Have to wait and see, but I just really hope that he's going to be a good support for the Maulers, because in the end that they just need some support. They need some love is basically where it's at. So we'll get rid of that one. That's all we know so far, but like I said, it drops in a day and we'll go through it all when he comes into the game, look at the abilities and all of that stuff. So pumped to see what happens there. Moving on from that, another one, yes, we got a new Voyage of Wonders, the Depths of Time 2. Now, I'm pretty sure the Depths of Time was an old Voyage of Wonders, so this is like the next stage in that one. Not too stressed, as long as there's a voyage and there's goodies from the end of it. They can call it whatever they want and do whatever they want with it. I just want the prizes. That's all there is to it. Number 2, added the new feature to the Peaks of Time called the Wandering Balloon, wherein the Depths of Time 1 can be played. The feature will be unlocked after players complete stage 2020. Now, I don't know what the whole wandering balloon thing is in this. Like, just the way that's worded, it kind of sounds like it's just like there's another Peaks of Time, which is one of the old Voyage of Wonders that you can now play as a Peaks of Time. Kind of like they did with the most recent one, which was like just a reskin of the first ever Voyage of Wonders. Not too sure how it's going to happen, but that's sort of how it reads to me. Either way, there's something new in the Peaks of Time, which everyone's been waiting for a long time, which is good. And we get a new voyage, so more goodies from that. Moving on from that, added the new Twisted Bounties event, which can be found under the Merchants tab. Players can activate this event by unlocking and entering the Twisted Realm. So when they say it's an event, that throws me out, and when it's in the Merchants tab, so the first thing that comes to mind, which like I don't know what it's actually going to be, but it feels like it might be something similar to the Noble Society, but tied into the Twisted Realm, which is your Twisted Realm bosses. I don't exactly know. I have to wait and see, but it sounds like hopefully there's some free-to-play stuff in there. Just when it's in the Merchants page, when it tells you in the notes that the event is in the Merchants page, it's like, please be something free-to-play as well. But if it's only pay to play, hopefully it's good value, and then we can buy some stuff cheap anyway. So we'll have to wait and see. But new Twisted Bounties, pretty much have to wait and see. We will get to that. Number 4, added a slider to item/resource interfaces. in order to allow players to more conveniently select the quantity of resources they require. Quality of life. I think these next few things just look like nice quality of life things, which I'm always happy to see getting put into the game, meaning they're thinking about the player base and the day-to-day grind of just doing everything. So that's nice. The next one added the option to allow players to only view their friends' details if they so choose to for elite stages. Cool beans. Optimize Jura's virtues so that the hero class details are displayed correctly. Once again, that's just very, very minor type stuff. So cool that they're doing that. Next up, we have balance changes. The man K-Source, the big axe thrower himself, optimized the visual effects of K-Source. Animations, okay, so his animations are better, and he increased his character's model resolution. I'm keen to see this. I loved K-Source from the first time I got him like Mythic, and unlocked his signature item, and I just love him throwing the axes, so I hope he's going to be nice with this. So the next thing, reworked his ultimate ability. Please view his in-game skill description for more details. Once again, we'll have that in a day. But this is the thing that this is the second thing that got me really excited. It's like, we needed more love. Hopefully the new guy's good, but hopefully this is good as well. When you read this and it says, reduced the difficulty of the stages within the King's Tower and main campaign, which include a K-Source. Now, that just makes me rub my hands together and get excited, because hopefully it means he's going to be really good now. Hopefully it means he's going to be good. I don't know what they could do to his ability that's in line with his sort of type of playstyle that's going to make him really busted. But I hope it's good, because they're reducing the difficulty of stages with him, which makes me, it just gets me excited. Pretty much is all there is to that. Hopefully he's an absolute beast. Have to wait and see. Next up, when I first read this, I got excited, then I got let down. Satrana, the Flame Weaver. The ultimate ability, Fire Seeds, will now explode when used against enemies found in Guild Hunt, Twisted Realm, and Abyssal Expedition features. I mean, it's a start. I'm glad to see they're looking at Satrana, but Satrana for me needs so much love. That ultimate with the Fire Seeds, it's like they only explode if you kill them, or if you reduce their energy below 30 from above 30. And them using their ultimate and going to 0 energy doesn't count. So it's like you've got to have like an Odin in there to reduce their energy to make the Fire Seeds explode, or they got to die. It's not that great. And then you tie it with the fact that her last ability, which is so passive, is like if she dies, she drops some bombs that explode. It's like, oh my god, just let her have something. She's a cloth wearer that goes into melee range. She needs more love. It's a start. At least they've identified her as something that, you know, might need some love, because man, she needs a lot of love. She's not a great hero at the moment. Like, she can be used a little bit, but all round needs some love. Ogi. Fixed an incorrect description for the second level of Ogi's. It's Ogi. Who cares? Okay, moving on to Forks. Fixed an issue wherein the level 3 description for the ability was inconsistent with the ability's effects. The ability now correctly causes enemy targets and okay, I'm not sure whether it's changed the text to match the ability or changed the ability to match the text. It sounds like it's changed the ability to correctly do what the text was saying, which makes me think it was bugged originally and not doing what the text was saying. So cool that they got that in line. Next up, Tassie Dreamhopper optimized the description of the ability teleportation. The actual effects of the ability remain the same. Cool beans. Tassie now does the same thing, and the text reads different. Happy days. Moving on from that, Estrilda fixed an issue that was preventing the shield produced by the ability Royal Charge from being correctly dispersed. I guess the shield now gets correctly dispersed. Happy days. The final one here on the patch notes is Iron fixing an issue with Iron in previous update. Resulted in a new issue that would cause Iron's enemies to be knocked back too far when using his twin force. As of now, Iron has been reverted back to before the previous update. The knockback distances of enemies is once again determined by the enemy's own haste attribute. So In the last update, this is what I'm pretty sure they're talking about. They did a fix on Iran because sometimes against Isabella, he was dragging her at the start of the battle, and when he dragged her, she'd actually go too far and go behind him. So it seems like they tried to adjust some numbers to make that not happen, but then it made other enemies get knocked back too far. So I think they've just gone, you know what, it was the problem before was a better problem than the problem now, so they're putting it back to the previous problem until they can find a hard fix for it, which it must be a really annoying coding thing, seeing as they're leaving it back to that, because they're normally pretty good at fixing stuff. So, you know, it's only a very, very, very minor thing. So who really cares if it takes them a while to fix that? I mean, I will deal with the Isabella stages if I have to. The one last thing I wanted to cover quickly at the end of this video is the Abyssal Expedition. This is on the test server. So as you can see, we are at the boss. Well, not me on this one, because I haven't got the rank yet, but our team has started attacking the boss, so I'll keep an eye on this, update you guys as we find out more information. For this one, all I got to do is get 9 more 5-tier settlements, and then I can actually push in there and go ahead and help the team out. But you know, it's test server, so we haven't been going too hard on this, but I don't even know where I'm at on this. Wait, let's hit the map. I think we're somewhere here. I think we are somewhere here that we're linked into. The white dots always come up at the end. There it is. There. Nice. So yeah, once we get up there, just got to get a few more settlements. We'll go in there and we'll check that out. And if it's cool, we will update you guys with a video. But that is going to be it from these patch notes. Drops in about a day's time on the test server. So we'll be back and we'll have a look at the new hero and his skills, and the big one, the K-Saws. Have a look at that change because I hope it's going to be big. But that is it for this one, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you have an awesome day, and I'll look forward to seeing the next one. Cheers.